Hello everyone, hope you are doing good and welcome back to my channel. Today we are at Geeks for Geeks problem of the day 3 for January month, and we have an interesting question in front of us. I'm really happy that Geeks for Geeks is bringing this kind of questions because these are the exact kind of questions which you can expect, in a interview round if you're a fresher. Then definitely these are the ones for you, because if you're able to solve this kind of questions, then definitely you can expect to clear some rounds of your coding interview, right? Let's see what it is. Though it is marked easy, but I will say that see, it depends on the approach. If you're coding it in a brute force approach, then definitely this is not the way you should be doing it. Let's see what we can do. So it's smallest window containing 0, 1 and 2. Okay, so the name of the question makes it very very simple, but still we'll go through the theoretical part given in the question and then the examples. Okay, so given a string s containing the characters 0, 1 and 2, your task is to find. So we are basically, as you can see, the input given to us is having 0, 1 and 2. Okay, so a string that will have 0, 1 and 2. Okay, so yeah, your task is to find the length of the smallest substring. Remember, we are talking about a substring and not a subsequence. If you don't know the difference between the two, please go and Google it. Because see, whenever such a question comes in a coding interview, definitely the interviewer will ask you what are these, what is substring, what is the difference between substring and subsequence. So see, whenever a keyword comes, you should have the understanding what it is. Okay, these are very very important. If I remove the word substring here and place the word sub string here, sorry, if I remove the word substring here and place the word subsequence here, totally the question will change. Okay, then it will no longer be an easy question after that. Okay, so please go and check it for yourself. See, our way of coding is to prepare ourselves for the interview purpose, right? We are not simply coding because we are interested in it or something like that. We are coding to prepare ourselves for the upcoming interview, as simple as that. That should be our motto, and that's why you should be here, right? And let's see what the question is now. Your task is to find the length of the smallest substring of each of the string s that contains all the characters 0, 1 and 2. Okay, if no such substring exists, return -1. So by the way, what is substring? Substring basically means that it's a continuous part of a string. Okay, for example, this whole is a string, means I can take a part of it and it becomes a substring. But what is a subsequent? Subsequent means I can take this 0 from here, I can take this 2 from here, I can take this 2 from here. They are not continuous in the given array, sorry, in the given string, but still I can take part by part of it, and though they may not be continuous, still I can take them. That is what is called a subsequence. Okay, they are in sequence with each other, but they are not continuous, as simple as that. So I hope you would have answered the question. The question says that we are given a string containing 0, 1 and 2. Okay, and our task is to find a smallest substring in s that contains all the characters 0, 1 and 2. Okay, so let us see this example first. See, I'm okay, I will trace it out, don't worry, but for now just see that if I take this first three characters, I have 0, 1 and 2. And okay, if I take any other character after that, you will see that there is some repetition happening. Okay, and remember, by the way, we don't have to start with first character itself. We could start from anywhere. For example, these three can, if they form a valid answer, then also we should be able to take it. Okay, but for now we can see that 3 is the smallest possible case. Remember, by the way, if we have 0, 1 and 2, so what was the smallest length of the substring possible? Obviously it should be 3. Okay, so in this case we have the answer as 3, and that's why we'll simply put it out. Okay, so the answer is 3 in this case. Coming to the second example, as you can see here, 0 is not at all present. So there is no way you can make a string, get a string in which all 0, 1 and 2 are present. So what will the answer? The answer in this case will be, see, they are clearly mentioned, if no such substring exists, return -1, and that is what they are doing here. They are returning -1. So yeah, that is it. And but yeah, one thing is there, friends. See, what I will say is that uh, the example they have given does not see, they are not the very right example, I will say, because see, they are not bringing the whole picture in front of you. There is much more to this question than the example which they have given. So let us see what my approach is, then I will show you how I'm coding it. Okay, so yeah, I will, by the way, while tracing it, I will show you a different example, because see, this example is very very simple. Okay, I will show you a different example in which the whole scenario will become much much clearer to you. Okay, so for now, let's see what the question is. So see, in my case, what I'm doing is I'm creating a dictionary with 3 keys. Okay, the keys in this case is fixed. It is not a variable one. The keys are fixed here. Okay, so what are the keys? 0, 1 and 2. Okay, in the string format I've coded them, because the input given to us is also in the string format. Okay, in the string format only the string is given to us. That's why I've coded it in a string format, and their values are integers. Okay, for now, for the starting, that is for the initialization, all the values are 0. Okay, so I hope you have understood. See, if you have been following my video, I'm sure that you would be understand you will be knowing what a map in Python is, what are the dictionaries in Python. So this is basically example of a dictionary or map in Python. Okay, they map keys with values. Okay, in this case the keys will be character literals, and the values will be integers. By the way, in the starting all the values will be 0. I'm creating a check function. What this function basically means, it means that I will simply go and check if all the values are greater than 0 or not. Okay, if all the values are greater than 0 or not, if any of the values are 0, we will return false. In any other case, we will return true. I hope you have understood. Please understand each part clearly what we are doing. Check function basically checks that at least one of each of these is present. Okay, at least 1 0, that is the value of the key 0 is greater than 0, the value of key 1 is greater than 0, the value of key 2 is greater than 0. If any of them is 0, we will return false then and there. Okay, see, see the for loop, whatever be the for loop, if we find anything is 0, we are returning the answer there itself. We are not even continuing the for loop. Okay, if this condition is not executed, then once we come out of the for loop, we are returning true. So this is the end of the function. In this function, the return values are boolean, that is true or false. Okay, when it will return true, when at least all the keys have value greater than 0, otherwise we will return false. I am, the approach which I am going to code is called the sliding window approach. You might have heard of this approach if you have been, learning DSA, but let us see what it is. There are many ways to implement it, but in this example I'm doing this. Okay, so this is the sliding window approach. Whenever you talk about sliding window approach, you basically need a start and end basically. Okay, because where your window is going, how you will keep track of it. So you need two variables, that is start and end of variable, to keep a track of where your window is going. Okay, so this is the start variable, and this is one more called end variable, which I will be showing you. Okay, then what I'm doing, I'm see, as simple as that. The length of the string given to us, I'm taking it as n. Okay, then answer I'm initially storing as infinite. By the way, why I'm storing this as infinite? Remember, they are asking the smallest substring. Whenever you see the word smallest, what you should do first, you should initialize answer with the max possible value. In Python, if you are coding, the max possible value you will get through float of infinite. That is infinite floating point value. So this is how you should code it. Okay, remember, there is one more case given where you should be returning -1. That also I've coded. I will come to that later. But for now, this is what we are. This is the initializing value of the answer. Okay, this answer we are finally going to return. Okay, as you can see here. Then what I'm doing for end. Okay, the iterator in this particular for loop is going to be n. Okay, end. So this values, the value of end will range from 0 to n-1. Okay, what I'm doing, whatever first variable I'm getting, okay, what is s of end, it will be a character, right? See, in this example, s of end will be initially 0. Okay, it will be initially 0. See, bear with me, the exam coding part I will be tracing in detail and showing you this example one, and at the same time create a separate example that also I will be tracing and showing you. Okay, so at first what I'm doing, whatever character I am getting, okay, this is the character which I am getting. Okay, s of end. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm going and incrementing its value by 1. Okay, I'm going to see this, I'm using as a key. Okay, and I'm incrementing its value by 1. Okay, these are the values initially, right? I'm incrementing whichever comes first. For example, 0 comes first means I will increment the value of 0 by 1. Okay, then I will initialize a check function. What check will do, check will check that if in the current window, if there is at least 0 1 and 2 present. Okay, at least 1 0 1 and 2 is present. That is, if any of them is 0, we'll return a false value. If at least one value is present for each of 0 1 and 2, we will return true. Okay, so this is the check. Initially this will not be true. Okay, this will become true only when, for see, if you see of this example, the check condition will become true only after the three loops. Okay, only after the first three loops it will become true. Okay, that is when we have at least 1 0, at least 1 1, and at least 1 2. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, that is once we come out of this for loop, what we'll do, yeah, see, uh, yep. Okay, the idea here is, see, after let me cover this part first, then we will go for the tracing part. See, in the check, what I'm doing, see, these print statements are for your understanding only. You should remove it before submitting. Okay, otherwise your answer won't be accepted. So what I'm doing, see, once we have all the three characters present in our window, what I'm doing, this is the start. Okay, remember, this is the start. I am checking if I can remove the starting variable or not. See, don't worry, I will explain you in the tracing, but for now just see the code. Okay, what I'm checking is if I can remove the starting value of my current window. If I can remove that, still I have, see, if it is greater than 1, that's what I'm checking. If it is greater than 1, then the first value can be removed. Okay, so I'm removing that value. Okay, yeah, I'm reducing frequency first, then I'm moving the window by one step. Okay, I'm incrementing start by 1. Okay, once this is, see, remember, this is a while loop, not a if condition. Okay, this will be done till it is possible. Once I come out of this, I will take the answer. Okay, what is the answer? Answer is equal to minimum of the previous answer and minus start plus 1. Okay, what it means, I will show you. See, for example, when you talk of this, end will be at 2. Okay, when yeah, this is the window we are talking about. Okay, what will the start will be at 0, what is the end will be at 2. Okay, so if you do 2 minus 0, you are getting 2, right? But how many characters are here? It is 3. So that's why I'm doing a plus 1 and minus start plus 1. Okay, this is what I'm doing here. I will trace it and show you. I'm sure that you will not be understanding by now, but after tracing, I'm sure you will be very clear with it. Okay. Then I'm checking if the answer is still is equal to float of infinite. Remember, if the answer is not getting updated here, it will be still float of infinite. That means there is no possible such window possible where we have 0, 1, and 2. Then we will simply return minus 1. Okay. Once if this condition is not true, we'll return the original answer. As simple as that. So let us quickly come to the tracing part. I'm sure you will be interested in tracing only. Okay, and not the solution. So this is the window given to us. Okay, initially I will take the 0 and I will keep it. Okay, then I will take the 1 and keep it. Similarly, as simple as that. Then I will take the 2 and keep it. 0, 1, and 2. Okay, 0, 1, and 2. Once I have this, the check condition will start becoming true. Okay, at this step the check condition will become true. Okay, then now what I'm going to do, I am going to see if a of start is greater than 1. See, that is, I will try to see if I can remove this 0 or not. If after removing the 0 also I have all the 3 characters present in my window or not. This is what I'm checking. Okay, in this case, the value of 0, see, in if you talk about this. Okay, let me copy it here. See, after once we come at this particular point, okay, what will happen is the values of all of them will be 1. Okay, because all of them are present only one time. So what is the condition if a of start is greater than 1? Okay, so what is start, by the way? It is 0. That is a of 0 greater than 1. See, a of 0 is 1, right? It is not greater than 1. That's why that is not going to be possible. We will not enter this for loop at all. Okay, we'll directly go and update our answer. What is answer? Answer is equal to, see, initially this particular answer will be float of infinite, right? We are doing a min condition here. So what we are doing, and minus start plus 1, that is answer will become 3. Okay, then what we'll do, we will take into consideration the next character. Okay, this will take into consideration the next character, 0, 1, 2, and 1. Okay, so what we are doing, we'll again check if a of start can be 0. That is, we are trying to see if we can remove this character and still we have all 0, 1, and 2 in our window. Again, this is not true. We cannot remove 0 because a of 0 is still 1. It is not greater than 1. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll come to this part. What we are trying to see here, whether that is answer is equal to answer minimum of answer previous answer and the current window size, that is 4. Okay, the current window size in this case is 4, right? This is what we are trying to check. Okay, now we'll take the last character, 0, 1, 2, and 1, and the final 2 will take. Okay, once we are taking the final 2, okay, again we'll try to check if we can remove the first character, but first character is again 0 and a of 0 is still 1. Okay, a of 0 is still 1. We cannot remove it. Okay, so let me just quickly copy it here so that you understand better. Yeah, after this case, what will be the case? A of 1 will become 2. Okay, after this, what will the case? A of 1 will become 2, and at the same time a of 2 will also become 2. But remember, a of 0 is still 1. That's why we are not able to move the starting point of our window. So we'll do answer of minimum. So see, answer is 3, right? Here it will be a minimum of 3 comma 4. What is minimum of 3 comma 4? It is 3 only. So what is minimum of 3 comma 5? It is 3 only. So answer will remain 3, and that is what we are returning. Okay, that is the basic idea. But I am sure this example was not an appropriate example to see the complexity of the question. So I've created a separate example which I will be tracing. Okay, so by the way, this is my example. Okay, one this thing. Okay, we will try to trace this out. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, this is the example we have. What we'll do, see, initially I will process each one of them. Okay, when our check condition will become true, it will become true at this step. Okay, they have this is what I have printed here. Okay, at this particular step, it will become true. Okay, because in this particular, once we get to this 0, our window will have all of 1, 2, and 0 present. Okay, 1, 2, and 0 present. This is the step. Okay, so what I will do now, first of all, I will try to see if, see, check condition will become true now. Okay, check condition is becoming true when I am processing this much of the input. Okay, then I will try to check if the first character in the current window can be removed. Okay, as you can see here, in the current window I have 1 3 times present. Okay, so what is the frequency of 3? It is 3. So is the frequency of 3 greater than 1? It will be 2, right? This condition will become true. Okay, so what I will do, I will reduce its frequency. At the same time, I will move the start to 1. Okay, so this is what I'm doing here. What I will do, I will remove the first one. Okay. After I remove the first one, what is the value remaining? The value remaining is this, right? Yeah. This is the value remaining after that. Okay. I will again check if the still the first value can be removed, and still we have all 0, 1, and 2 present on a window. Okay. Obviously, the first one can still be removed. Okay. After removing, what we'll have? We'll have 1, 2, and 0. Can we remove the one still? Obviously, we cannot remove it, because if we remove the one, then we will not have 0, 1, and 2 present in our window. Okay. So at this step, we will capture the answer. What is the answer initially? Answer will be 4. This what will that do here? Okay. Answer will be captured here. So in this case, the answer will be 4 initially. Okay. Answer will be 4. Then I will go and add the next input. See, till now we have processed only this much, right? Now I will add the next character. Okay. So I add another 0. As you can see, we have processed till now, and then we are adding another 0 to it. Okay. Another 0 to it. Now I will check if I can remove this part or not. Okay. Obviously, again, I cannot remove 1, because once I remove 1, I will not have 1, 2, and 0 present in my window. So I will leave it as it is. Okay. So again, we have processed till here. Okay. We have processed till here. Then at last we'll go and process the 1. Okay. Then we are here. Yeah. Now I will check if I can remove the see. After I see, again, check condition will become true, right? Because we have 1, 2, and 0 present. Okay. Now I will check if the first character can be removed. Yeah, yes, first character can be removed, because we have a 1 in our window again. Okay. So basically, the frequency of 1 in our window is more than once, right? So we can remove the first character here. Okay. So I will remove it. So what will I have? I will have this. Okay, I will have this. So I will again check if the first character can still be removed. Okay, obviously we have more than 1, 2 present in our window, so I can remove that also. So this is what we'll have after removing the first two. Can I remove this two again? Obviously I cannot remove it. Okay. So what is the length of this? The length of this is 5. What is our previous answer? Previous answer is 4. We'll take the minimum of those two. Okay, what is the minimum of 4 and 5? The answer is 4. Okay. So this is what it is. Let me quickly, hide the print statements, and then I will quickly submit and show you if it works. As you can see, the answers are getting accepted. And by the way, this is not the example given to us. Okay, this example I've created to test the validity of the solution. Okay, see, the idea here is the answer will not be always in the case where it will come in the starting. Okay, you see this example, the answer is coming at the starting itself, but this will not be the case later on. Okay, so I've already submitted this solution and it works. Okay. So yeah, friend, that was it for today. And if you have any doubts, or if you have any other good ways of doing it, please do comment below. We can definitely discuss further. See, our aim should be to get the best possible approach. Okay. Once you have the best possible approach, remember one thing in coding. What is more important is the argument. Okay. We should be able to prove that yeah, this solution is not proper. We can make it more proper. That's what it is. Okay. That is the basic idea. And by the way, if you have been following my video, I will just give you a quick task here. Okay, I'm sure you will like this task. Can you do at least one change here to make it more optimized? Can we do that? Is there any other possibility in the existing solution only? Can we add some and at least one if statement or something like that and make it more optimized? Yeah, there is one approach here. So what is that? Let me tell you that. Okay. So see here. Uh, See, our smallest substrings should have 0, 1, and 2, right? Definitely 0, 1, and 2 should be there. So if we have at least 1, 0, at least one, at least 1, 0, 1, 1, and 1, 2, what will the length of the substring? It will be 3, right? So the idea here is the smallest possible answer is going to be 3. We cannot have an answer less than 3. Okay. So after this condition, you can basically add if condition to check if answer is equal to 3. You can break out of the loop. Okay. We don't need to do it further. We don't need to process the input further. Okay. You can break out of the loop. Okay. So after this, you can simply add it if answer. Yeah, you can simply add it if answer is equal to 3. Simply break out of the loop. Okay. We're in a for loop, so we'll simply break out of it. Okay. This is the basic idea. If I segment it, we'll see that it still works. Yeah, as you can see, it still works. Okay. So this was another optimization which you can do. This will ensure that we don't process the whole input if we have the answer in the starting itself. So yeah, fine. That was it for today. If you have any doubts, please feel free to comment below. We can definitely discuss more. Remember, discussions are most important point in a coding setup. Okay. See, you may be able to see my code, you may be able to see your code, but if you are able to understand others code and if you are able to comment there, that is what is more important. When you come to IT industry, this is what is more important. There will be code reviews, there will be peer reviews. That's what will happen. Okay, you should be able to understand others code. That is what is more important. So yeah, fine. That was all for today. And if you want to solve more questions like this, so I have already uploaded the video for the today's daily LeetCode challenge. That is day 3 of the January month. It is regarding the number of beams. We are having a 2D array and we are finding the number of beams. If you're interested, you may check out this video. It is a medium level question, by the way. So yeah, fine. That was all for today. See you tomorrow. Thanks a lot.